Van Winkle, your host.
I hope you have a fantastic day. The live performance is this evening, Wednesday, April 9, 7 p.m. Standard Eastern Time, YouTube, Twitch, on Twitter. That should be it. We have a lot to break down, people, but maybe click talk if I have access to live streaming again. What a day. Day 1 performance for XRPFs showed extremely crazy numbers. I've got you covered. Trump's little crypto team is called World Liberty Financial. Why did they simply dump Ethereum at a loss? What do they anticipate that others do not? The XRP ledger's gates are set to open and $3 trillion is waiting for Ripple. David Schwartz has a lot of hype. It all comes down to secret roots. Behind the scenes, something significant is developing, and people wait for it. Doge and Elon Musk have discovered something enormous. It's not a drill. Hold off till you read this report. Don't forget to hit the like button, press subscribe, and fasten your seatbelt. Let's get started with Bitcoin. $76,972. Ethereum is now down 2.59% during the last day. At 1,475, it is currently down more than 6%. At 99 cents, USDT and USDC are both coming in. Look, one of the most powerful charts in cryptocurrency is that of XRP. I will keep saying this. At $1.81, it's coming in. Right now, it has down 3.77% over the last day. Total market capitalization of cryptocurrencies. The total came to $2,424 billion. We are much behind the all-time high of 2.8 set in 2020. Are we going to return up there? I really do think so, people. This is just another little setback, in my opinion. This correction was discussed. We discussed this dip. The one down to 65 to 75 was discussed. Right now, I'm telling you that the correction is still ongoing. Anticipate a decline in the markets prior to a recovery. What am I doing, myself? I'm on the sidelines then. I have ceased. Every week, I spend exactly $900 on purchases and nothing more. I'm just putting that money away. I'll put it into USDT, and if I see that the markets have dropped to a lower level, I'll release the funds. If you didn't buy any cryptocurrency merchandise, be sure to visit my store. We have t-shirts, tank tops, sweatshirts, coffee cups, and tumblers, and the tumblers are nearly all gone. Free shipping over $35, just so you know. There are many options available to us on the crypto store online. Check out the link below. Nate Zarasi released this. According to him, yesterday was the debut day of the first XRP ETF. The leveraged ETF is it. After we go over the numbers, you'll be astounded by what this thing truly accomplished. Here's his chat. You recently introduced the first XRP ETF in the United States. I would want to know how the first day went. What have you observed so far, even though I am aware that the market will close here shortly? An excellent answer. The excitement was tremendous. The fact that we were disregarded makes me think a lot. We filed after all, and it was mainly disregarded. The only ones that filed with a ticker were us, and for some reason it was simply ignored, which caught everybody off guard. Following the departure of the previous SEC regime and the 75-day effective date on Saturday, we submitted as quickly as we could. Thus, we began today after seating yesterday, which was Monday. It's nearly a couple 100,000 shares, I believe. The launch has been fantastic and incredibly successful. It was the most successful launch day we have ever had for any fund. Let's now examine the figures from yesterday. Hold on to something, people, and sit down. Because of how amazing this is, you will have to. Even Balumis, Eric Balumis. He works as a reporter for Bloomberg. He's in awe. He stated that on the first day, the volume of the XRP ETF exceeded 5 million. Very admirable, particularly in light of the state of the market. That places it roughly in the top 5% of new ETF debuts, 4 times what the two Solana FS did, despite the fact that both 200 have less X than King IBIT people who dominate the market. Not even sure what to do at the moment. Alarms, Trump is waging war on everyone and cracking down on an XRP ETF that still has a volume of about $5 million. Do you mean me? That's 4 times what Solana did. This is really enormous. This is only the beginning. I would only anticipate that we would see more money when the actual IDFs are released and we sell 5 million in the 2x. We'll call it 8, and by 18, we'll call it 8 million times. ETS and inflows total 144 million, and it will be far higher than that, in my opinion. The representative is being really conservative here, you know. We will release this today after a whale has sold. After keeping it for 900 days, they stashed 10,000 Ethereum, missing out on the $27.6 million peak profit. Here we can all see the similar theme. People are leaving TH, but here's the question. They're leaving a TH, but what are they going into instead? A mega, well, like this one with more than 10,000 ATH, you know? 10,000 Ethereum isn't simply abandoning the cryptocurrency industry entirely. They're entering a new cryptocurrency. The question is, will they simply be played or will they get into something? The question is whether it will go into Bitcoin or whether they will jump into Bitcoin and XRP to leap into Bitcoin and Chainlink Bitcoin and Solana. Where are they heading? And then we obtain this based on information from our Chrome browser. One wallet that may be connected to World Liberty Financial sold more than 5,471 ETH worth $8 million, which they sold at a price of 1,465. Previously, World Liberty Financial bought 67,498 ETH for roughly $210 million at an average price of 3,259, meaning they lost $125 million. People, there's a problem here. Something is happening. What are they aware of that? We're not. I'd like to know that. We're all trying to figure that out. They may have calculated that although they can accept a $125 million loss, they think that the TH will drop from 15 to 1,000 because they think things are going to get much worse. If a TH reaches 12 or 1,300, we can buy back in at 1,000 and be profitable again. As you are aware, they performed computations and ran numbers to determine this. Since they're aware that the bull market in cryptocurrencies is still going strong, they are aware that this will rise again. They comprehend all of that, but to them, it's all just a game of numbers. If you believe me, then something significant is about to happen. This relates to Doge. Not those two cryptocurrencies, but Elon Musk and Doge and their behind-the-scenes activities after watching this little video. The president informed us on Thursday that there had been an increase. I'm curious to know what they found. I'd rather not wait.